So I've been playing the Overwatch open beta this last weekend, and I love it. I was super hyped about this game at first, but that died down after Blizzard announced that it wasn't going to be free to play. I just wasn't going to buy it because I thought it was just going to be something I wouldn't play very often and maybe just once in a while with friends. I felt like Blizzard really missed the mark with that one. This game seems like it could easily be free to play and have characters be something you buy with either money or in-game currency. Seems like Blizzard would get a lot more money because you know people would drop $100 more on the game over the course of a few months. Whereas now it's only $40 for the basic edition. Plus, being free to play means everyone is going to play it, which would give it the potential to be massively more popular. But I'm not a professional marketer, so what the fuck do I know? Anyway, the game is great, and I will be buying it regardless. Everything about it is just fun and good. The beta ends tomorrow, so I do want to get back to playing it. Okay, so what makes the game good? Well, the first thing to note are the graphics and level of polish. Just look at it. It's beautiful. Everything is so smooth and amazing, I just want to rub my face against it. Is that weird? On top of looking amazing, it runs perfectly on my low-end PC. It's like a miracle. The entire time I've played, I don't think I've had a single drop in frame rate. I guess we can expect that sort of thing from Blizzard, though. The game is probably optimized to run on low-end PCs. That's a major reason why World of Warcraft became so popular. Anyone could play it. Which again makes me question the way they've monetized this game, but I'll talk more about that later. So one thing that is kind of weird about the game is that everyone dies super quickly, though that could just be because I'm used to games like Dirty Bomb where it takes like 5 headshots to actually kill anyone. The good thing is that with the quick respawn times, this kind of evens out. It's really not so bad once you get used to it. Another thing that was a little jarring at first is the way the game is balanced. You'll go up against some character who uses some ability and the first thing you think is, wow, that's overpowered. And then someone else does some ridiculous thing and it's like, wow, that's really overpowered too. But you quickly learn that everyone is kind of overpowered in their own special way, and that makes the whole game weirdly balanced. I actually like it a lot, once I got used to the fact that things are just going to kill me sometimes and I don't have a lot of control over it. Because, you know, it's fun to do the same thing to other people. Besides, I'm sure that some characters kind of counter other characters in certain ways. At least, I would assume so, based on the fact that you can switch which character you're using anytime you die. And while I know you're supposed to switch characters around during a match to try and take advantage of whatever situation you're in, there's a guy who shoots dragons. And they're blue. I'm not gonna be the guy who shoots dragons. I love this character so much.
I must reclaim my objective.
I feel like they made this character for me specifically.
I choose you, Spirit Dragon.
Alright, so other than all of that, the game has tons of great small details too. And it's always those details that make me really like a game. The character banter for one, just the amount of detail and interesting things to look at in the levels, and the game times are manageable, usually lasting about 10 minutes, which means it's super easy to just hop on and kill some time. You know, any problem I have with this game almost has nothing to do with the game itself. It's just that the way they've monetized it really makes me a little worried. Is Blizzard going to charge extra money for additional characters they create on top of the game having a base cost? I really don't see them releasing new characters for free, but I also don't see them not releasing new characters. They'll likely at least charge money for the loot crate things, which seem to be just cosmetics, and I don't mind that. I just really don't know what to expect from Blizzard at this point. I almost feel like they will make it free to play in the near future. As soon as initial sales start to drop off, they'll make the game free to play and start charging $5 or $10 for new characters they put in. Sure, the people who bought the game initially will be kind of screwed, but it's not like anyone's going to stop playing because of it. They'll cry on Twitter for 5 minutes, then hop back into Overwatch for another game, because it's addicting as fuck. I mean, it should be pretty clear that Blizzard does not give a shit about this sort of thing. That's how they've always operated with World of Warcraft anyway. Buy the new expansion for full price and get the last 27 expansions for free with it. What about the people who bought all those previous expansions for full price? Fuck them, who cares? So anyway, the game is good. Blizzard will likely pull some money-grubbing bullshit in the future, but if you don't like it, you likely won't have to pay for anything extra. The enjoyment you'll get out of the game right now is definitely worth the $40 price tag if you're into this kind of thing. Anyway, I'm Kothrex, and you have a wonderful day.